Welcome back to Lanternabyss. So hopefully you've already watched the first two episodes, or the first one episode, and the pre-episode if you're interested in how we set up our embark. But just in case the audio was a little bit off last time, I didn't realize I had a mic boost that was still on this profile from way back, and it might have made things sound a little harsh, so hopefully this sounds better. But let's get right back into things. So I do have it in widescreen mode, which I'm going to try to get to the point where I can keep that on. But there is going to be a little problem, just as I try to remember all my keys. So we'll see. I'll try to get it to the point where I can just leave it in widescreen mode for most things. And what were we doing last time? So we set up our custom stockpile. I never actually put it down. So let's do that. So our custom stockpile, if we want to take another look at it, is basically just drinks that dwarves like to drink. So booze. And what I like to do is just make sure that there's little stockpiles of that kind of everywhere so that, people don't have to go far to get their booze, because that makes dwarves cranky. So we are on our custom stockpile. Is that mouseable? No. So we have to use our X. And let's see. For now, let's just put, it's a little high traffic area, but let's put one there. Oh, I should do it the other way, shouldn't I? Remove designation. I kind of like having as few stockpiles as possible, but I like leaving room so stuff isn't cluttering all over the place. So what we can do is do our custom stockpile like across the way like that, but then delete parts of it. So delete that and delete that, and now we have 1, 2, 3 little squares, but it's still just one custom stockpile for management purposes, if you want to put it that way. And let's just kind of have them go, because these guys need to dig this out. We do have our Mason's Workshop. Did they make their table and chair yet? They must have. So let's try to build just... Really doesn't even matter right now, because we're just going to pull it up again later. But let's put the table there. And chair right next to it, made from jet. And then we'll be able to get our bookkeeper working, which will be nice. Oh yeah, let's check to make sure that, okay, good. They can get to the depot. What else do we need to check on? Now we could have the mason make things to sell, but I'd really, once we at least get this area dug out, I'm gonna get all the stuff moved inside, or as much as we can. Actually, that's a good point. Let's undesignate that. Okay. And then once they finish this, we'll have them start digging down so we can work on getting our workshop set up underground. Slow miners. Sorry for all the rock, boys. And let's see if I can remember all my stuff. Okay, so we still have just that falcon out there. 7 citizens. Don't have our bookkeeping skill really going yet. What animals do we have? So we came with a yak bull and a mule. Okay. We got a fish laying out there. So he did manage to catch a fish here. A lot of stuff. Okay, good. I don't know why he complained initially about that. So maybe we shouldn't have had him fishing right off the bat. There's a good chance that fish will go rotten by the time we get it prepared. Which is you do need a fish station to do that, don't you? It has been a little while. Let's pull up Dwarf Therapist. Where's our fishing stuff over there? Once I get used to the color coding, I think I'm gonna like that a lot. So let's allow this guy to clean as well. And dissect, not that it'll really matter. Typically I don't do that. I like them just fishing constantly. But we'll commit. Oh, they got around. Okay, there we go. So I've noticed we still have that kind of weird, I don't really even know what to call it, just pattern that they like to mine in. The kind of AI thing, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I kind of have to block things off to make sure that they just don't leave pieces of stone or whatever undug out all over the place. And speaking of pieces of stone, that's one thing we can do to get these guys going. So, and that's something else we need to do. All the stuff that you have to do at the very beginning, I kind of forget about. So we need to, what's our zone designation? Yeah. First off, since we are starting to get indoors a bit, we need our just kind of garbage dump out here. So just make it like that. We'll make that a dump. Perfect. Actually, we're going to not make it a dump for now. It will be soon. Maybe we should just let them clean up some stuff first. Let that run. But what I want to do is basically just do our infinite little dump pile of rocks and clean all this up. Okay. So now we can mine this out. Or not. Why isn't it letting me mine there? Oh, probably because I was scrolled too far up. Yeah, that's a thing with the mouse controls, which I shouldn't use. Sometimes I think it's easier for you guys to follow the mouse, though, instead of the little X cursor. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, now that those things are built as well, I gotta stay on top of things, man. Make our study. That'll be fine. Assign chair to Bookie. Assign chair to Bookie. And now he should have everything he needs. So if we check the nobles, yep, he is fine. He will start doing that sort of thing. Now we have our beds made, and we have people sleeping outside because we never built our beds. So let's just kind of build some beds. Why not? Right next to where they're going to be mining out soon. Okay, that's good enough for now. That's 7. That's how many doors we have. So let's see how these miners do. Typically what they do is they start heading downstairs before cleaning off this level. Which that guy is doing. Yeah, and they're both gone. So we have these little sections here that aren't going to get dealt with for probably until they finish going all the way down. All right, we got more lignite. Come on, what else you got? Marble, okay, so that's our flux stone. I'm assuming that's marble. It looks like it. Yep. And also it's worth more, just base worth. So we can make a lot of stuff out of marble. If we got 2, 3, 4 levels of marble, we'll have more flux stone than we ever need to make steel. What do we have here? Ah, it's a nice wall. And malachite. Yeah, I make that joke every time, and it's never been funny once. Maybe the first time. Don't worry, I'll keep on doing it. It'll get funny again. Tanzanite. Rock crystal. Okay. Man, plenty of marble. Lots of flux stone. To the point where we might not have any hematite or something. Oh, what is that? Flowers. Flowers just popping up all over the place. Interesting. Dead chestnuts. Okay, so saplings from the trees probably. So they will grow into trees again. Chicory. Millet. Okay. So now that we've had our dump open for a while and they haven't put anything in there, let's make another one. Let's turn this one off for now. Strengthen a bunch of dwarves by making them move rock. And for now, we're just going to put it right next to the mason shop, which isn't going to stay there. But so hopefully our just infinite dump tile stuff still works. I don't know. It seems gamey, but at the same time, I got so used to playing that way that hey, I remembered the key combination. That I don't know if I would know what to do if I couldn't do it. Okay, so Just kind of get some of these by mouse. Get the rest, because I don't want to dump the workshops. That's always, I forget that I do it, and then it becomes a pain. So you kind of don't want to draw over the workshops if you can help it. It'll designate the stone that was used to create the workshop as dumped, which they won't actually be able to dump, obviously, but then it becomes forbidden, and you just kind of run into issues. So that'll clean up this level a bit. We don't want any idle dwarfs. They'll take for frickin' ever. And once that's clean, I probably should prioritize over here so we can set up our little designations, our stockpiles. Let's see how these guys are doing. What else have you found? Lots of nice. What level are we on now? 133. You see the levels down here, by the way. And I've been quite pleased. I think it's been close to 24 hours, maybe not quite, and got a decent amount of views on the first video. So obviously the first video always gets more than any recurring videos, any subsequent videos, excuse me. But I'm happy that people are interested. Wow, look at all this marble, nice. Which will make for some really good, rooms and stuff that are worth a lot of money for the marble at least. But I'm pleased that people are actually interested in Fortress mode for Dwarf Fortress amongst my subscribers. Sometimes I'm concerned they're all Space Engineer subscribers. So either if you are a Space Engineer subscriber and you're kind of, branching out and trying new things and enjoying Dwarf Fortress, I'd love to hear about it. I hope you are, because this is a great game. And along those lines, if people are interested, I could do now sphalerite, I believe, might be silver ore. I could do a tutorial. I'm sure there are probably some good ones out there still. I haven't tried to find any because I haven't really tried to, get anyone involved in Dwarf Fortress in a while. So, I mean, last time I watched a tutorial for Dwarf Fortress was, who knows, like 5 years ago, maybe more, whenever I started playing. Ooh, that's pretty. What's purple? Cobaltite. Okay. Which makes cobaltite ore, which gets turned into what? So this is our economic stone. It should tell us here what we can make with stuff. Did I miss it? Oops. So malachite is copper. Galena is silver and lead. Sphalerite is zinc. Okay. Cassiterite is tin. Tetrahedrite is silver. Okay, I knew there was two silver ones. Silver and copper, and the other one's silver and lead. Magnetite, iron. Calcite, was that it? I don't think it was. Was it? I don't remember. So you can make steel bars from that, apparently. Okay. No, it's cobaltite. I don't know what you make from that. Maybe nothing. Maybe it's just, it looks like ore, but maybe it's just a rock. Maybe it's a tile thing. Almandite, quartzite, okay. Quartzite might be lava proof, if I'm remembering correctly. At some point I'm gonna have to get the wiki up. So yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments if maybe, Granite, if you'd be interested in me doing a tutorial series on Fortress mode. I could do one on adventure as well. I mean, I'm not super duper knowledgeable when it comes to adventure mode. I was learning a lot as I was going on my adventure mode playthrough. Of course, that was right after an update as well. Galena. That was silver, right? So unfortunately, once again, these first couple videos are going to be a little slow as we dig down and kind of do stuff. That's probably far enough down though for now. Look at all those flowers. Still cleaning up these rocks. But I think that'll be good. I don't know. I like having this stuff clean. Look at my house. You'd have no idea that I like things not to be cluttered. But in games, yeah, why not? Okay, so they did finish all the way down to there. Looks like we're going to have, we have native silver as well. We're going to have more than enough of precious metals and stuff, silver and our marble flux-stone and all that kind of stuff. So that's good. Let's build another bed. Okay, so now, okay, sorry, lots of okaying, kind of thinking about things. So there are saplings. That's good. I like this new system. I really like the new tree system. Like you cut one down and just tons of wood falls out. I also like the fact that you got these saplings growing that you can see, and yeah, cut down the mature trees, let the other trees grow up. I think it's a cool deal. Okay, so let's just pause for half a second, as I think our miners are probably pretty much done. Looks like it. So we need to think ahead. Where do we want stuff to be? Now, with this thought process of maybe we go deep, and actually, you know what? Sorry. I am going to very quickly go find the caverns, because I kind of want to know how deep they are. We need up, down, which is I. Okay. So we may lose a dwarf right away because I'm going to do a very deep little 1x1 thing down. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Does it know you when I change my mind so much? We're going to branch off a little bit so we can better, quote-unquote, defend our choice here. How far down? Yeah, there's the edge. Okay, let's go down this way, edge of the map it a little bit. So that's the edge of the map. We'll go up one shift. Then from here, we'll have a downward stairway. And then from here, we'll go down. Just in case we immediately let something up horrible or something, we have a chance. Just blocking everything off. Is 80 going to be far enough? It's going to pause as soon as it hits the caverns, so maybe we just say goodbye to this guy. I need to set my little hotkey things. That's a deal, right? Forget what we hit. Now I gotta figure that out. Hotkeys. Those the F keys. Okay. So we can set those up, but as long as I can jump up to here again real quick, that'll be nice. Okay, resume. So we'll get someone down there digging that out. Hopefully they don't do that stupid thing where they trade off. You have two miners, sometimes like one will do one block and then run away, and the other one will come down and do the other one and then run away, and they kind of go back and forth like that. So see if we can learn how to set those hotkeys. It's been a while. Oh good, he just keep going. Okay, so H, and we want to set F2. Okay, zoom here, change name to cavern stairway. Oh, we can't do that. Really? Stairs. Okay. Good. F1, F2, F1, F2, F1, F2. Camera 1, camera 2. Yeah, public service announcement. Wayne's World is available for streaming on Netflix if you've never seen it. It is summer! Glorious summer. Resume. Okay, so we want to build a doorway. At least probably a couple doors. And a couple, what do they call them? I just want like stone blocks. Blocks B. In case we need to put like a wall up real quick. I think that'll make it easier. And yeah. And then we're going to do a everything stockpile. Where's everything? I'm not seeing it. Sorry, guys. I thought it was a thing. Maybe I just have to make it. Maybe I used to do that. Probably did. Okay, let's do it just kind of right there. And then Q, change settings. Actually, let's max barrels. Let's allow barrels in here and bins. Change settings. We want to enable, not corpses, sorry, or refuse. Good. Yeah, that wood may take up most of the stockpile immediately. In fact, I'm going to disable wood here. Since our carpenter is still outside. What is that? Underwear? Wood crutch, okay. Looks like wood briefs, which would not be very comfortable. Ugh, splinters. Okay, how are we doing down here? F2 it. Have we have our door built yet? We do. Good. Okay, I'm going to put the door there. And that reminds me that I need to change this. Always do. I always mess up my stockpile stuff. We don't want stone in here. What else don't we want? We don't want gems in here. Don't want anything we're going to be mining up in there. I think that's it. What are under additional options here? Yeah, fine. Okay. Good. We really just want to get the stuff in from outside. And in fact, we will remove this building now, I think, as well. How are our animals doing? We don't have health yet because we haven't set up a doctor. Chief Medical Dwarf. We will make... No one has any medical training at all, right? As usual, why not Axie? He just can do everything, apparently. Health. Okay, everyone seems fine. So yeah, when you destroy this building, when you remove it, it just gets you back some supplies, some wood, and stuff like that. So we're getting fish inside. Those fish will probably get yucky soon. Maybe we build a fish cleaning workshop, or whatever it is. I mean, you could cook them right away. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just get our cook working and just move it later. Like, I like to get things like perfectly set up just initially, and I probably shouldn't bother with that. So let's build a kitchen. We got a master cook just kind of waiting for something to do. Not want to make it with coke or marble. It really doesn't matter. We just want something super cheap that we have a lot of. And we're at 25 minutes, so I'm gonna end this episode here, but let's just check on this guy real quick, see if how he's doing. He stopped doing his job. Surprise, surprise. There he is. So once again, these first few episodes, perfect. Great place to stop. They do get a little slow. I forgot to make a hatch. That was one of the things I wanted to make. But now that we've breached the caverns, we'll get spores and stuff inside our fortress. Anything we dig out, any kind of non-rock, I think. Actually, I think it can happen on the rock too. We'll have to see how it turns out because, like I said, it's been a little while and the brain's a little hazy. Oh, wow, look at this stuff. Okay, so I want to pause it. Stays paused, right? Yeah. Let's just look at this real quick. I'm gonna go a tiny bit over time, but fungi wood truck. So we have this fungi wood. Used to be just like this little mushroom down here where you could get wood by chopping it down, but now they grow like regular trees. It looks like. That's pretty cool. What is this? Tower cap cow. So you got giant underground mushrooms now. Maybe that's what they were always supposed to be. Who knows? But see, this floor here has dense floor fungus. And what's important about this, besides the fact that like little dimple cups and sweet pods can just kind of show up naturally and stuff like that, not to mention the fungi wood, get underground wood sources, but animals can eat the cave moss and the floor fungus. So we can have our animal husbandry stuff going on, and we don't have to have it above ground where they're very susceptible to invaders. Okay, so let's find our hole. Very good. Now every time I do this, I end up stranding the guy down there and he dies. So what we'll probably end up doing, send him back up and then just wall it off. Is what I think. So let's make sure we undo this digging option so he doesn't try to go down there and actually do that. Down to 30 something, I think. Let's go further. Good. Just make sure there's nothing on any of these, like it accidentally clipped a wall or something. Nice thing is it's very high, so the only thing that's going to be able to get in now is something that flies. And he's already gone? No, he's right there. Okay. So with that, folks, thanks for watching. Sorry we got to about 30 minutes, but I didn't expect the cavern right there. And in the next video, we'll start digging out where we're going to put our workshops and stuff like that. And I think we're going to get the fortress moving fairly efficiently with the number of dwarfs we have. Once again, as always, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you would like to possibly see a tutorial series, it won't be anytime particularly soon. I don't want to run two probably Dwarf Fortress series right next to each other. But and also, as an early kind of start to the series, just, if you do like it, like the first few videos at least, just so I have an idea of how many people are interested and how quickly I should maybe try to get these videos out and how much I should prioritize them and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.